Welcome to Paraversal. In this episode, we journey into the profound mind of Walter Russell, a visionary thinker who saw the universe as far more than the sum of its parts. To Russell, the cosmos was a living expression, a unified consciousness, weaving science, art, and spirituality into one harmonious whole. Through the lens of his transformative works, The Secret Light and the Universal One, will uncover his revolutionary vision of the universe as a manifestation of divine intelligence. Together we'll explore the elegant interplay between light, energy, and the infinite creative force Russell believed binds all existence. Prepare to expand your perspective and glimpse the universe as Russell saw it, not as a collection of separate entities, but as a singular conscious masterpiece. Let's begin. The cosmos as consciousness, interpreting Walter Russell's unified philosophy. Introduction. Walter Russell, 1871 to 1963, was a self-taught American polymath, an artist, sculptor, architect, figure skater, and author, whose body of written work strove to harmonize science, religion, philosophy, and art into a single cohesive understanding of reality. Russell's writings reflect his conviction that the cosmos is fundamentally a product of a divine, intelligent force he often referred to as the Universal One, the Universal Mind, or the Source. Far from being esoteric abstractions, his concepts are intended as practical principles guiding human upliftment, creativity, and moral growth. Although widely regarded as a visionary outsider by mainstream academia, Russell's integrative approach challenged the conventional boundaries of knowledge, seeking to unify the metaphysical with the physical, and transcending what he saw as the narrow materialist worldview of modern science. This analysis distills Russell's extensive oeuvre, encompassing key works such as The Universal One, 1926, The Secret of Light, 1947, The Message of the Divine Iliad, 1948 to 49, and numerous essays and lectures into their core philosophical and scientific themes. In doing so, it reveals a persistent endeavour to demonstrate that all phenomena, from atomic structure to moral law, are interrelated manifestations of a single cosmic design. 1. Core Metaphysical Principles. Part 1. The Universal One as the foundation of reality. Central to Russell's cosmology is the premise that the universe is a living, dynamic thought form of a singular cosmic intelligence. He posited that what we perceive as matter and energy are the result of divine thinking in rhythmic cycles. Physical creation for Russell emerges not through random forces, but from purposeful, balanced interplay of a universal mind. This metaphysical stance counters the notion of a mechanistic, accidental universe. Instead, it paints a picture of reality as purposeful and inherently moral, because it stems from a divine source that is inherently good, rational, and harmonious. Part 2. Polarity, rhythm, and balance. Russell's universe is one of balanced polarities. He saw creation as governed by a rhythmic heartbeat of expansion and contraction, inhalation and exhalation, giving and re-giving, terms he often used to describe how nature distributes energy. Matter was understood as conditioned light, formed through a process of coalescing spirit into form. These rhythmic principles served as the scaffolding for a cosmology in which all phenomena, atomic, planetary, biological, and human, are subject to the same pattern cycles. The universe, in his view, is a constant interplay of opposing but complementary forces, eternally seeking equilibrium. 3. Light as the essence of creation. In The Secret of Light, Russell encapsulated much of his philosophy of physics. He conceived light as the fundamental substrate of the universe, not merely as electromagnetic radiation, but as the carrier of divine intelligence. All forms of energy and matter are differentiations of light into various states and patterns. In Russell's schema, all light was both particle and wave, mind and matter, idea and form. By understanding light as the living essence of cosmic thought, he integrated the physical and the spiritual into one continuous spectrum of reality. Scientific vision and its challenges. Part 1. Alternative cosmology and physics. Russell's scientific ideas proposed a cosmos built on radial wave fields rather than Einsteinian space-time or Newtonian forces. He argued that the established scientific paradigm had not fully acknowledged the centrality of mind, intelligence, and purposeful design in natural processes. He offered intricate diagrams and conceptual models, often reminiscent of dynamic field theories, that attempted to show how the inertial, gravitational, and electrical phenomena observed by science are but facets of a grander mental construct. While his theories were neither extensively tested nor embraced by the scientific mainstream, they stand regardless as a bold effort to challenge materialist assumptions and to propose a more holistic framework. Matter is motion and idea. Russell's assertion that matter is a product of mind directly confronted the standard scientific view that matter is primary. He believed that the scientific community focused too narrowly on the effects, physical phenomena, and had neglected the cause, cosmic thinking. Matter, in his view, is a pattern of motion, a standing wave of light endowed with the divine intention of the universal mind. This approach attempted to explain atomic structures, chemical bonding, and even stellar formation as results of a single cosmic principle expressed differently at various scales. Moral and philosophical dimensions. Unity of science, art, and religion. So a hallmark of Russell's work is the integration of seemingly disparate domains. He treated art and science as complementary ways of perceiving the cosmic order, art revealing the beauty and pattern, science revealing structure and law, and religion in its pure and universal sense, revealing purpose and morality. He advocated for a new age of character, where humanity's understanding of universal laws would inspire ethical living and creative expression. The moral dimension of his work insists that knowing the cosmos as a divine idea should elevate human conduct, enabling individuals to align themselves more consciously with the rhythms and patterns of nature. Individual genius and cosmic consciousness. Russell frequently emphasized the latent divinity within every human, just as the universe emerges from a cosmic mind, so too do individuals carry that spark of universal intelligence. He urged people to develop cosmic consciousness, an awareness of one's unity with the divine source, which would lead to insights in art, science, and morality. This principle extended to practical advice on creativity, education, and personal discipline. In his educational philosophy, he promoted self-reliance and creativity as pathways to discover the universal laws working within oneself. Ethical upliftment and the principle of giving. Russell considered giving for re-giving, the selfless exchange of energy, love, and wisdom, to be the moral law of the universe, just as the cosmic heartbeat of expansion and contraction continuously maintains balance, so too should human communities enact fair exchange and mutual upliftment. He saw moral failings, greed, war, exploitation as disruptions of the natural cosmic flow. Correlating these imbalances required attunement to divine principles and the active application of cosmic laws to personal and social life. Contributions and legacy. Expanding the discourse on consciousness and cosmology. Although many of Russell's scientific claims did not gain acceptance in mainstream physics, he pushed the boundaries by insisting that consciousness and intelligence must be integral factors in any complete theory of the cosmos. In this sense, his work presaged contemporary attempts in theoretical physics and philosophy of mind to reconcile matter with mind. Influence on holistic and spiritual movements. Russell's writings have enjoyed a quiet but persistent influence in alternative spirituality, New Thought, and holistic education circles. He remains a figure whose legacy prompts re-examination of how we conceive the relationship between scientific fact, spiritual insight, and human creativity. His vision suggests a route for holistic human development, arguing that genuine progress must integrate material advancement with ethical and spiritual maturity, artistic, educational, and philosophical dialogues. As an artist and philosopher, Russell exemplified a kind of Renaissance-minded approach to knowledge. He urged the cultivation of moral character, aesthetic sensitivity, and rational understanding as complementary facets of one's engagement with the universe. In doing so, he broadened discussions about art's role in society and attempted to anchor education in principles of universal order and divine purpose. So, summing up, a conclusion, Walter Russell's complete works present a sweeping cosmology that challenges the categorical separations between science, art, religion, and morality. Central to his thought is the notion that the cosmos is a manifestation of a single universal mind, that all phenomena operate under rhythmic laws of balance, and that humanity's destiny is to recognize and align with these universal principles. While some of his scientific speculations remain outside the mainstream and are viewed skeptically by established institutions, his overarching theme, the integration of cosmic unity, moral purpose, and creative endeavour, continues to resonate as a counterpoint to fragmented modern worldviews. Russell's vision ultimately stands as a call to transcend materialist limitations, urging a holistic understanding of reality as both physically ordered and spiritually infused, in presenting a cosmos in which every entity, from galaxies to human minds, participates in a universal pattern of creative thinking and reciprocal giving. Russell provides a philosophical template through which individuals and societies might seek greater harmony, insight, and moral clarity. His works thus remain relevant to any serious inquiry into the convergence of spirituality, science, art, and ethics, offering an alternative path towards understanding the profound unity underlying existence.